What's up, y'all? So I've been out the house for a lot of hours. Just grinding, hustling. So that's what people call it. See my baby girl, she knocked out. And I went to go pick her up from after school today. And look at, she just knocked out. That's my beautiful baby girl. So here's what's up. Um, Recently, a friend, an associate, a friend, someone whom I met through some old coworkers, some wonderful coworkers, passed away the other day, and I really don't know all of the details or circumstances. But the only thing that I can say and I can remember about, this individual, Kwam, to me, he was a good dude. To a lot of other people, he was a great dude. He was a great guy. I remember for a little bit, leaving work a few years ago, a group of us, Merlin, Snub, Joey, Valen, Nigel, we'd go to the gym to go work out, and he was definitely doing his thing. And but every time I saw him, dude had a smile in his face. Kwam always had a smile, on his face, And there was a few times, he'd give me a ride home back in Canarsie because we live kind of close to each other. And his death came sudden because I think I spoke to him probably 3 weeks ago, and I was actually calling him to get in contact with somebody else, so it's not like, we stayed on the phone to really, catch up. It was just, hey, you good? Good. Hey, I need to get in contact with, such and such. And I was like, yeah, here's his number. Hit him up, da-da-da-da-da, And I was, that was about it. And it just kept it rolling, because our conversation was just as if we saw each other the other day. And the hit that he passed, the other morning is crazy to me. It's crazy to me because it's unexpected. Unless, I'm dealing with a situation or somebody at the present, here and now, I don't want to say out of sight, out of mind. I definitely don't want to say that. But, I know for me, I get busy a lot between work, the amount of hours I'm putting into work, then family life. It's a lot of time and focus put into that. And, quite honestly, I'm not the hangout type, so I don't go hang out with, the dudes or the guys, if we weren't doing something together, I don't go out, drinking, because if I want to stay married, I'm not drinking, outside in public, because, we're not going to go there, but I'm not, but I say all that to say this is that, for whatever reason, at some point, I don't communicate or I don't stay in contact with family members or friends on a regular basis. And, it's just blame the mind, not the heart. I still got love for you. I still love you, my peoples, because if I can call you a friend or even an associate, that means I hold you in high regards, if I could talk to you about my family, if I can share stories about my kids, that means, I hold you, you're up there, because I can't have that kind of conversation with just any and everybody, but I say that, I say all of that to say this, is that, what, even for myself, I need to make an effort in doing this, and that is, we're a community. You know, our different circles of friends, remember, there's still circles of friends and family. You know, sometimes check in on your people. You know, check in on your loved ones. You know, just once in a while, check in. Because quite honestly, you never know what an individual is going through. I myself, you know, there have been many a times that, you know, I'm going through things, and quite honestly, I'm just suffering in silence. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to invite people to, you know, what I'm doing. Even my wife, you know what I'm saying, which is a bad habit, but even my wife, you know, sometimes she just got to pry it out of me, you know. But I definitely got to say, I definitely got to give it up. You know, there are times I get calls from, you know, even my mom, sometimes in Florida. She's like, what day? You know, you need to call me. How are you? I'm checking on you. You know, her Haitian accent. You know, sometimes, you know, get a call from either my peoples, my two Davids, you know, one in New York, the other one in Huntsville, you know, Jerome, you know, everybody, you know who you guys are. There's a long list. You know, I'll just randomly get calls or here and there, and vice versa. You know, sometimes, you know, in between me driving, I may stop and be like, oh, somebody just popped into my head. Let me go ahead and give you a call. And again, it's a bad habit because I don't stay in contact with as much people that I should be. You know, I want to say that I should be, you know, and for that, again, you know, I'm sorry. I'm going to make a concerted effort, you know, to do that. And I'm saying that because, again, sometimes I go through stuff and, you know, it's good that, you know, sometimes I have people there that I can talk to, you know, that I can let them know, you know, what burdens I'm bearing, you know, what's worrying me, you know, just sometimes you just got to check in on your folks. You know, that's really all that I'm saying is, you know what, check in on your folks sometimes. You know, because again, you never know what you checking in on them would do or how much it means to them just to check in and be like, hey, what's good, bro? Or what's good, sis? I'm checking in. You know, even on Facebook. If I like your stuff on Facebook, hey, that's my weird way of, you know, checking in, you know. It's not as good as, you know, as a phone call, but, you know, that's my way of checking in, or sharing, you know, the nonsense or some of the legitimate stuff that are serious and makes sense and thought-provoking. I'll share all of that on Facebook, you know, including the ridiculous, raunchy stuff. But, you know, I say all that, again, check in on your peoples because you just never know. You know, just like the song says, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make it a better day if you can. You know, so let's do that, ladies and gentlemen, because everybody got an obstacle that they need to overcome. And guess what? Sometimes in life, you know, we need a little bit of help to overcome, you know, the obstacles. So think about that.